Ezekiel chapter 21. The word of Adonai came to me. Human being, turn your face southward, preach to the south, and prophesy to the scrublands of Negev. Say to the Negev forests, hear the word of Adonai. Adonai Elohim says, I will light a fire in you. It will devour every tree in you, green and dry alike, a blazing, unquenchable fire that will scorch every face from the Negev to the north. All humanity will see that I, Adonai, lit it. It will not be put out. I said, O Adonai Elohim, they complain that I speak only in parables. Then the word of Adonai came to me. Human being, turn your face towards Jerusalem. Preach to the sanctuaries and prophesy to the land of Israel. Tell the land of Israel that Adonai Elohim says, I am against you. I will draw my sword from its scabbard and cut off from you the righteous and the wicked. Since I am going to rid you of both righteous and evildoers, my sword will also go out of its scabbard against everyone from the Negev to the north. Everyone alive will know that I, Adonai, drew my sword from its scabbard. It will not be sheathed again. Therefore, human being, groan bitterly, as if your heart would break, as they watch. Then when they ask you, why are you groaning? You will answer, because of the news, because it's coming. All hearts will melt, all hands hang limp, all spirits faint, and all knees turn to water. Here it's coming, it will happen, says Adonai Elohim. The word of Adonai came to me, human being, prophesy, say that Adonai Elohim says to say this. A sword has been sharpened and polished, sharpened in order to slaughter and slaughter, polished to flash like lightning. But how can we rejoice? My son rejects the rod and every other stick. The sword was given to be polished so that it could be wielded. It was sharpened and polished to be placed in the slaughterer's hand. Shout and wail, human being, because it's coming upon my people, upon all the leaders of Israel. They'll be victims of the sword along with my people. Strike your thigh in remorse, for a test is coming. What if he rejects the rod again then? He will cease to exist, says Adonai Elohim. Therefore, human being, prophesy and clap your hands together. Then the sword will strike twice, 3 times. The sword for victims, the sword for a great slaughter, coming from every direction, so that their hearts will melt and many will stumble and fall. I have posted the point of the sword at every one of their gates. See how it flashes, sharpened for the kill? Sword, slash to the right, destroy to the left, which way your edge is aimed. I too will clap my hands together and satisfy my fury. I, Adonai, have spoken. The word of Adonai came to me. Now, human being, designate 2 roads for the sword of the king of Biayl to follow, both coming out of one country. Put up a signpost at the start of the road leading to the city. Make a road so that the sword can come to Rabbah of the people of Ammon and to Yehuda in fortified Jerusalem. For the king of Babel is standing at the fork in the road where the 2 roads separate, about to use divination. He's shaking the arrows, consulting the household gods, examining the liver. Into his right hand comes the lot for Jerusalem, to set up battering rams, give the order for slaughter, raise a shout, set battering rams against the gates, build siege rams, and erect watchtowers. The inhabitants will believe this is a false divination because of the oaths upon oaths that their false prophets have sworn to the contrary. But it will cause God to remember their guilt and thus ensure their capture. Therefore, this is what Adonai Elohim says. Because you have caused your guilt to be remembered with your misdeeds revealed and the sins in all your actions evident, since you have been remembered, you will be captured. As for you, you wicked prince of Israel, due to be killed, whose day has come at the time of final punishment, here is what Adonai Elohim says. Remove the turban, take off the crown. Everything is being changed. What was low will be raised up, and what was high will be brought down. Ruin, ruin. I will leave it a ruin, such as there has never been, and it will stay that way until the rightful ruler comes, and I give it to him. You human being, prophesy, say that Adonai Elohim says this about the people of Ammon and their insults. A sword is drawn for slaughter, polished to the utmost to flash like lightning, while your prophets produce false visions for you, while they divine lies for you, to lay you out upon the necks of the wicked who are to be killed, whose day has come. At the time of final punishment, cause it to return to its scabbard. I will judge you in the place where you were created, in the land of your origin. I will pour my fury out on you, breathe on you with the fire of my rage, and hand you over to barbarous men, highly skilled in destruction. You will be fueled for the fire. Your blood will flow through the land, and you'll be remembered no more. For I, Adonai, have spoken. Ezekiel chapter 22. The word of Adonai came to me. Now, human being, are you prepared to judge? Are you prepared to judge the city drenched in blood? Then make her realize how disgusting all her practices are. Say that Adonai Elohim says, city that sheds blood within yourselves, thus speeding your own doom, and that makes idols for yourself that defile you. You are guilty because of the blood you have shed. You are defiled by your idols that you have made. You have shortened your days. You have completed your years. Therefore, I have made you an object of scorn for the nations and a laughing stock for every country. Those close by and those far off will taunt you, you who have such a defiled reputation and such a great disorder. The leaders of Israel, in you all use their power in order to shed blood. In you they make light of fathers and mothers. They oppress foreigners. They wrong orphans and widows. You treat my holy things with contempt. You profane my Shabbats. In you people gossip to the point of inciting bloodshed. In you are those who go to eat on the mountains. In you they commit lewd acts. In you they commit incest. In you they force themselves on women during their menstrual impurity. In you one commits an abomination with his neighbor's wife. Another commits some lewd act defiling his daughter-in-law. Still another humbles his sister, his own father's daughter. In you people take bribes to shed blood. You demand and accept interest on loans. In greed you make profits off your neighbors by extorting them, and you have forgotten me, says Adonai Elohim. Therefore, I'm clapping my hands together because of your ill-gotten gains and the bloodshed in you. Can your courage last? Can your strength continue during the days when I deal with you? I, Adonai, have spoken it, and I will do it. I will scatter you among the goyim and disperse you throughout the countries. Thus I will remove your defilement from you, and you will cause yourselves to be profaned in full view of the goyim. Then you will know that I am Adonai. The word of Adonai came to me, human being, the house of Israel has become an alloy of base metals for me. They are all copper tin, iron and lead mixed together in the crucible, the dross left over from the silver. Therefore Adonai Elohim says, because you have all become dross, I will collect all of you inside Yerushalayim. Then just as they collect silver, copper, iron, lead, and tin into a crucible, and blow fire on it to melt it down, so likewise I will collect you in my anger and fury, throw you in there and melt you down. Yes, I will collect you and blow on you with the fire of my rage, and you will be melted down in it. As silver is melted down in a crucible, so will you be melted down in Jerusalem. Then you will know that it is I, Adonai, who have poured out my fury on you. The word of Adonai came to me. Human being, tell her this. You are a land that is neither cleansed nor rained on in the day of fury. There is a conspiracy of prophets in it, like a roaring lion tearing up the prey. They have devoured people, seized wealth and valuables, and widowed many in it. Her Kohanim have done violence to my Torah, profaned my holy things, made no difference between the holy and the common, not distinguished between unclean and clean, hidden their eyes from my Shabbats, and profaned me among themselves. Her leaders in it are like wolves tearing up the prey to shed blood and destroy people in order to benefit unjustly. Her prophets have plastered for them with whitewash, seeing false visions and divining lies for them, saying, Thus says Adonai Elohim, when Adonai has not spoken. The people of the land have extorted, robbed, wronged the poor and needy, and unjustly oppressed foreigners. I sought for a man among them who could build a barricade or stand in the break to oppose me on behalf of the land, so that I would not destroy it. But I found no one. Therefore I am pouring out my fury on them, consuming them with the fire of my rage, bringing their own ways on their own heads, says Adonai Elohim.